It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we'll get a look here at Caleb Williams. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Lions and the Bears. All that and more coming up next on EA Sports. Welcome.
The first of 3 on this Thanksgiving. Glad to have you along on this holiday.
Yes, sir.
We begin right here in the Motor City. And it'll be brought down past the 25.
No, I get back between 3 and 4. Close to 4. Because, I don't know, man. For some reason, this paperwork that they be generating takes so long, man. Like, our trucks be getting done, like, at 12:30. But then it'd be, like, almost 30, 40 minutes before she gives us our papers. They keep saying that something is wrong, but that the system is taking that long to populate the floor or something. I'm hearing that they got some kind of I don't know, you don't go in the office, but they got these books, I guess, they're reading up on. It's supposed to be like a new system for the computer or something that they reading up on and studying up on, that the system's going to change over or something. So I'm hoping that it make it faster. It takes too long to populate, man. Everybody just sitting around for like 30 minutes and wait for out the paper. Man, you ready to go.
They'll look to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, like living in these third and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. So that Detroit offense taking the field for the first time, they're led out by the quarterback from USC, Caleb Williams.
One thing that was pretty evident when we had a chance to talk to him, Mike, is this guy, he just wasn't satisfied with his individual performance. They came away with the win, and that was great. But one area that seems to continue to hold him back is that he's predetermining where he goes with the ball. Not only did it lead to interceptions, but it leads to some missed opportunities as the play unfolds. He's going to have more touchdown output. He would have just gotten off that first read and found the open man. He got away with it last week.
Man, that's why I told people, I said, man, it seemed like this is just going to be 6 months for me, man, because that man hating it. He act like it really ain't the route, it's more the loaders, man. They tearing his truck up, man. They don't load the truck right and all this other stuff. It was probably making him hate the route now, so I'm like, oh, he gonna want to come right back to A2 M2.
After that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. This is where you have to finish drives.
So there's a 1st and 10 now.
Oh, the doubles
inside the 20.
Yeah, because I guess his tractor, he wanted to keep his tractor, so I guess his tractor didn't have a pintle hook on it or something. Something he was saying. I'm like, man, you could use any tractor, man. You.
To throw is Williams. They'll set up the screen for Cook. This drive's going to continue. They bring it down. Not before he picks up first and goal for his team.
Yeah.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Another one from the five.
That's what I told him about, because he was talking about it, but they were telling him that, well, with the truck you got, I thought all of them had the pintle hook, but I guess the truck he got must didn't have it or something. Or so he was like, well, I want to keep my tractor. I said, man, you're going to miss out on money, man, because of a tractor, man. I mean, you can get any of these tractors, though.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down near close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off.
Yeah.
7-0 is our score as this kick
call
is
it a
sent
day.
into the air. This returnable from the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25, so right about the 28-yard line. The Bears offense ready to see the football for the second.
Yeah, I know he probably taking that. I'm like, Bruce get back around that time. You would have been getting back by the same time as you did a double. So, well, what time Bruce? You seeing Bruce when he get back?
He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Try again.
That's what I'm saying, man. I'm like, and faster for you.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time.
Yep.
Contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
I think that doctor treated him a little bit too, I think, because he hit the dog. But I'm like, man, 3 stops, man. You don't even need a doctor. And then I know Bruce probably didn't be heavy. Like, they had to double up on his draw, and it still fit on the foot. Like, I told bro, yeah, man, they double because the person I did it was on Friday. The tractor broke down. So they had to bring all the stuff back.
When you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck.
I'm like, man, let's double your about 3 boxes instead of 1. Like,
and made beyond the 30-yard line. The Lions offense and Caleb Williams
trying to get a stage first stop, even if all of them take cases.
Defenses across the league, a lot to think about when they try to game plan for him. Consider he's currently second in the NFL in quarterback rushing yards.
All both of them doubles. He's on reading right Robbie Lions.
A peek at his receiving numbers from a week ago, part of the offensive performance that led them to victory. Throwing on second down, Williams. Quick throw, taken in, and the whistle him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
Yeah, man, everything good, man, everything. I was hoping whatever this new system is, man, it helps the paperwork. Because in the wintertime, I was leaving at 12 something. Between 12 and 12:30, I was going my route. Now, they just pushed it all the way to 1 to 1:30, man, waiting on this paper.
It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to beat him just as the ball was arriving.
I know it take a minute for the paperwork, but my load get ready at 12, at least 12:15, man. I can get my papers. Man, I feel, man, my route be getting done at 12, man. We don't get our paperwork about 1.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Yeah. I can't complain. My route be so light.
We want to possess the ball. Give our offense as much opportunity to
I still get
as
back
many
to
drives as we can,
that's
scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Yeah, it's way more than
He'll work forward for a couple. Dre Greenlaw in on the tackle.
They only added $8 to fill it. They added
Look him up on a second down and 8. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Third and a yard.
What you always what?
Third down is Williams from the gun. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Dan Campbell will opt to bring out the field goal unit. This from 45 yards away. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Lions will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. That's complete. Calvin Austin. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Back to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
The Lions offense about ready to take over once more. They start with the lead and the football, and they do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Williams. He'll find his running back, Cook. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Thank you.
We're
not talking about you right now. We're talking about how skinny your daddy is. We're not talking about how skinny you is.
He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down. The Lions going to turn things over to the field goal unit. This will be an even 40-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Lions will open up a 13-0 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to come back out for this next possession. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. He'll get that complete to Dontavian Wicks. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And a good one here on the ground across midfield. Let's give him 9 for the carry. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Once again, it's Bigsby. And he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
You should be remembering this stuff, brother. Thank you.
On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down.
I can't tell.
2nd and a yard. Now this time they'll look to throw. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. So we are through one on this Thanksgiving Day. It's the Lions who have the early lead. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Austin brought in motion. Throwing now on 1st and 10. It's intercepted. He tried to take on Sauce, and Gardner took it away. And the Lions are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Now headed back onto the field. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. On the handoff, this is Cook. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. To throw, it's Williams. Open man, right side. He's got it. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down. Here's Williams. The connection made to Ayuk. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. That's hauled in once again, it's Ayuk. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, ball's on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
Now he'll run. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Throwing is Williams. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be taken down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
To the 5-yard line. Now, here's 2nd and goal. They send him right out of the slot. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line. 3rd and goal. To throw is Williams. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Caleb Williams. Touchdown, Lions. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Bears offense ready for this next possession. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, here's Bigsby. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
And what a start to this drive. A little bit of everything. First, you get the explosive pass to start it out, and then you follow it up on the ground, picking up good yardage. The ability to weave back and forth as a play caller, it just puts so much pressure on the defense.
He'll get about 2. Cole Bishop up to make the play. 2nd down and 8. A run up the middle with Bigsby. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to tuck it and go. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. On the ground, this is Kendre Miller. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. They'll look to throw. He's got his man right side. It's
I don't know
complete.
which one. I see the other one got more butter.
The first down. They convert on
more butter.
3rd, and it sets up
Cheese,
a
I think the other
1st
got
and
cheese.
goal. Here's Bigsby. Only a yard there. Tackle made at the 5. Here comes 2nd and goal. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. This one caught at the 4. And he's into the end zone. Jelani Woods. Touchdown, Bears.
Well, after being shut out in the first half, it has to feel good for this offense, Mike, to just get on the board, get something going. But now the question we have to ask is there enough time to come all the way back?
Yeah, just some belief, right, Greg? Just let's watch these guys on the next few drives. Did that give them a little belief that they can stay in this game? Best way to start with that score. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Lions offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll go play action here with Williams. You only get a line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. A carry for Cook. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. 2nd and 11. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's going to be out of bounds, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Williams going to look to throw. He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Tight end going in motion here. Williams to throw on 2nd down. He's got it inside the 5. And the Lions are going to be looking at a 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It's such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. And at the very least, got to come away with some points.
Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st